So, I'm on the way at the train station because I've just made a purchase from BCA for £100 plus fees. Very cheap car. It's always concerned because, for one, it's UK CGR, so it's been put in to Webuyanycar. But then it's also filled its MOT recently. Nothing major. From the pictures, it just looked like the engine management light has come on, which wasn't mentioned in the MOT. Best case, it's all fixable and easy to sort. I think it was only a couple of brake pipes, a coil spring, nothing major on the MOT. So, all being well, might be able to make a couple of quid out of it. Well, when we get there, we'll have a look at it and see what we think. I've got to rush because the train's due in like 5 minutes. So, I've got to rush. I've got it. Doesn't seem too bad so far, but we've got to see if it makes it back. That is the main thing. Just realised it's got aircon. Doesn't have blue teeth though. That's disappointing. But quite a tidy little car. I'm even spying freebies about as well, so we'll see what the crack is with them. But we'll get it back. We'll give it a good once over. Might even potentially put it on the lift and see how good this MOT was, and then we'll just go from there, really. So I made it back. Drives spot on actually for what it is. But we'll have a look around now and we'll see what it is that I've gone and bought. I mean, it was always going to be a Clio, wasn't it? Let's be fair. But 100 quid plus the fees. I will say I think it's criminal that I paid more in fees than I did for the car. £126 the fees were on a £100 car. I think if BCA was to put the reds together, and maybe he's only charged like a 50 quid fee for something like this, they maybe sell these a lot better. But it's a nice enough car. Drives spot on. Previously owned by a doctor as well. It's got the grey. Is it grey? Is it like it's more of a grey interior in it. I mean, in terms of doing what you need it to do, it's going to get it done, innit? So what's the issues with this? Simple as the MOT failed. Failed, I believe, on a front coil spring, couple of brake pipes, summing up with the boot. You know, I think it had advisory on rear coil springs being corroded. Which, if that's the case, not a problem at all. Obviously, I mentioned that it did have the management light on in the pictures. It's not on, it drove back absolutely fine. So I will get the old Kingbolen out and give it a scan. And we'll see if that tells us anything. But we'll have a look around, see what it's like. See what the good doctor's old car is like. I mean, it's a bit flat in places. Maybe you want to buff and a polish. Are you going to do it on a car like this? And you maybe get it so it's nice enough to take care of some of the deeper scratches like these ones around the handle. A little bit of a whoopsie here. Nothing major. Basically, all I'll do is I'll try and get this bit out and make it a bit tidier. At the end of the day, it's just a car that someone's going to use and abuse. Don't know what that is on there, but that should polish out or with some tar and glue. Again, it's a bit faded here. Doesn't look like it's been looked after too much on the outside. It doesn't look like it's been washed recently. Don't know whether it's been in storage off the road for a while or what's happening. With cobwebs everywhere. Bet they enjoyed the trip back. I mean, boot doesn't open. It obviously failed its test on not closing, so I assume that the good doctor's gone to the garage and said, can you at least make it so it closes and it's not going to open while I'm going down the road? And they've done that because got all the parcel shelves off the seats being folded forward and things like that, so I'm guessing someone's been clambering in the back to sort it. It will benefit from a good polish. I'm saying that I won't do it, but you know what I'm like. For an old car, it isn't too bad at all. That little bit round the other side is all that's really up with it. The wheel trims maybe could do with a bit of a tidy up. Maybe it's a fresh set, I don't know. But it looks to me as if it's alright. Really impressed with how it drove. And I mean, 2 keys as well. I've got all that to go through. Some goodies. Ah, they're all bulbs. You know how much bulbs cost these days? What's that? That's a little hair bubble. FM transmitter. That's not like one of the ones that I've seen, but hey ho. I mean, like, bottle of water. Look like proper mats. Bit worse for wear, like, but you know, what can you do? Maybe it's a fresh set of mats in it, it'll do the world of good. Let's have a look under the bonnet. I mean, like, I'm not going to take that off because it'll blow my eyebrows off. Just drove it back from Newcastle, so that's not too bad. Bit of condensation. You always suffer from condensation in these, in that pipe there. Stupid idea. But I mean, other than needing a hose pipe turned to it, again, it looks alright. Oh, I'm quite happy with it. So far, I'm quite happy with it. Quite happy indeed. Home with the idea of a new wheel trims on it. Potentially a bit of a buck up. We need to get it on the lift. That's the main thing. We need to get on the lift. We need to have a look over it, see how right they were with this MOT, because I've had it plenty of times where you buy a car that's an MOT fill, you get it MOT'd and it fails on more stuff. You know, I learned that the hard way. So check it over to your standards, then, or at least get your MOT station to check it over. They could potentially say there's nothing wrong with that. They could say there's more stuff wrong with it. You know, it's all a matter of opinion as to how you interpret the MOT rules, unfortunately. But we need to get it on lift, we need to check it out, we need to have a look over it, see what we think, and we'll try and do that. But we're really happy so far. So we've got the Clio on the lift. I mean, coil spring's a bit rusty, nothing too major. There's a little bit on that brake pipe there. I'll have to have a look at that. It could be an advisory, could be a failure, you never know. In terms of shaking the wheels, nothing to see there. Not too bad. I mean, there's not much to see back here. Tyres are all good. Wheel bearing's nice and quiet. No real playing anything. Again, same crack. good tyres, not playing anything. A bit of rust on the brake pipe. I mean, could potentially be putting 2 front brake pipes on this. There's the broken spring. So this only failed on a broken spring, obviously, a front and rear brake pipe and a rear brake pipe and the boot. I've had a look at the boot and I've got it working, so we'll see how that behaves itself. But why you wouldn't at least advise that brake pipe if you're going to fail it on other brake pipes, you know? This is why you always check them out. But so far, so good. So we're underneath, having a look around. That brake pipe looks like it's been changed once before in its life. Obviously the coil springs are advised on. They're still rusty. This will be the brake pipe that they've failed. Feel it is damaged, but it's not damaged in any way, so I can only see it being failed for corrosion, really. And then there was a front and rear as well. Starting to go a bit there. It's gone a bit there, yeah, pretty much as you would expect, even up to the front. For some reason they've used bottle lids to secure the heat shield up. That's a new one on me. But I mean, overall everything seems alright. A bit crusty, but nothing too scary. Everything looks as it should. I just need to have a check of the anti-roll bar links. I mean, this side will probably get a new anti-roll bar link on it anyway. We're doing the coil spring because it won't come off. I mean, why somebody hasn't advised them discs is absolutely beyond me. But in good news, it has had a new front cross member at some point in its life, so that's good. A little bit damp around the sun plug, that's to be expected. But overall, not too bad. Just goes to show, always check them over. Why they failed the back brake pipe and the front rear and not at least advise one and failed the other. I asked my landlord, he's an MOT tester. He says he would have failed one of the driver's side front, possibly advised the other one. And why haven't they advised them distant pads? Why have you? It's not like it's only a little bit, it's screaming right in your face. You can see where it looks like it's been getting hot at some point. So why hasn't somebody gone, you know, we'll stick an advisory on that as well? It's daft. It's daft. But if you want to see more of the Clio, do let me know. Do you want me to go back to a bit of old schools where I get my hands dirty? I'll probably be getting my hands dirty doing the work on that just to save on the pennies, so there's actually some sort of a profit at the end of it. But do you want to see me get my hands dirty with it and get some work done to it? A bit like the old school days? Just let me know. Drop yourself in the comment section. Thank you for watching. If you can, please hit that like and subscribe button. Helps me out massively. And I will catch you on the next one.